All right, how's everybody doing today? Just wanted to drop in with a quick video. And this is a tip that might help speed up your workflow a little bit in Lightroom if you deal with a lot of bracketed shots. Being that I do a lot of real estate photography, obviously all of the drone shots that I do, I use a Mavic 3 Pro, and I have it set up to do a 3-image bracket. Because whenever you're dealing with, aerial shots, you're dealing with some very high contrast scenes. So I just want to make sure that my shadows aren't too dark and that my highlights aren't too bright. And the auto HDR function within Lightroom is more than sufficient enough to make a nice, well-balanced image. And for years, what I did was, you select the 3 images and you go down and you right-click and you click, create an HDR. So it wasn't until last year, I'm ashamed to say, being a lifelong Lightroom user, that I found out that you can batch process HDR photos within Lightroom. And it's a little bit tricky. They don't make it very easy for you to figure out. But I'm doing a screen record right here, and we're going to show you how to do it today. All right, so first thing you're going to do is navigate to your folder. And of course, you can see it's the beginning of a new year, so I've started myself a new catalog. That's also another good tip so that your catalog doesn't slow down. You don't want too many photos in your catalog. So what we have to do here is, you'll notice I've got some ground photos from a little backyard cabin somebody set up. And then starting right around here, we have HDR photos, bracketed photos going all the way down. These are the ones that I'm going to focus on. So the first thing we have to do is we have to make it to where Lightroom only sees the aerial images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of my bracketed images, and I'm going to hit 6 to label them to red. Now, when you need to make sure that you're in the library tab to do this. If you're not in the library tab, if you're in the develop tab and you hit 6, it's only going to color code the first image. So make sure that you're in the library tab and select all of your images within the folder that you want to do this auto bracket function for, and then color them. You don't have to color them red. You can color them whatever color you want. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to the sorting or the filter, and I'm going to select the red filter. So now only my red filtered images are visible within this folder. Okay. Now the next step is very important. So you're going to right click on it and you're going to go to stacking. And then at the very bottom, you're going to hit auto stack by capture time. What I have is time between stacks. I have it set to 2 seconds. You may need to adjust this depending on, what it is and how it is that you're shooting. But for aerial images like this, 2 seconds works perfectly fine for me. So as you can see here, it says I'm going to end up with 36 stacks, 0 unstacked. If for some reason you see something showing as unstacked in your images, you may have your time set too low, or you may have some other issue where a single image has been selected that's not contained within a bracket. So this just lets me know 36 stacks, none unstacked. Everything that I have here is going to get stacked. So I go ahead and hit stack, and boom, just like that, it auto stacked all of those images, the 3 bracketed images, into stacks, right? And then the next thing you have to do is Control H, and there it is, 36 images added. And you'll see right up here, the progress is going to start going. And as it creates the images, you'll see it's going to undo your red filter there. But as it goes through and performs all these operations, you'll notice that the number changes from a 3 to a 4. And it might take a little bit of time depending on your processing speed. I'm working on an M2 Ultra Max Studio here, so it goes pretty quick. Relatively speaking. So depending on your computing power, it may take longer, but this is definitely quicker than doing, selecting 3 and then creating an HDR, having the dialog box pop up, hitting OK. This is just a great way to be able to batch process your photos and for you to move your focus onto something else so that you can use your time more efficiently. All right, that's all I've got for you today. Hope this little tip helped, and y'all have a great new year.